So guys, today back from a video on the channel. Today we're here for the player ratings between Newcastle United and Wolves. If you didn't watch the reaction already, I put at the top, link in the description and on the end screen. But anyways lads, it was a bad performance, but happy for Jacob. That's the main thing about the day. I'm really happy for Jacob Murphy getting that goal and really proving people wrong that he can do it in the Premier League, and let's hope he can carry on that form because he's our best player today. Anyways lads, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would mean a lot if you could do so. Any Wolves fans watching, if you could leave a subscription, it would mean a lot. Anyways lads, let's get in the video now, and we'll start off from the goalkeeper all the way up, and yeah, let's get into it now. Starting off with Darlow. I think he was good today. I just think he could have saved Fernandez's goal. He got a touch onto it, and to be honest, I think the Bravga would have saved that. But it wasn't just that. We're not just going to focus on that. He was good. He made a really good, decent saves today, and yet again, he still made the most saves in the Premier League out of any goalkeeper. So fair play to him. It's a really he was good today, but he could have saved Jimenez's goal. Imagine that one 89th minute limbs with Jacob Murphy picking up all 3 points, but still happy with the point. With Darlow, I'm gonna give him, I think, a fair 6. I think a fair 6 is fair. And normally we'll go for a 4-back, and no, it's not. It's like a 3-5-2, whatever we're playing. I don't even know. We'll have to do the 3 centre-backs then. Starting off with Fabian Schär, who came in. He was okay. I mean, the only thing that I can remember him doing, he kicked the ball off a water bottle. That's the only thing I can remember Fabian Schär doing. But I don't think he was terrible. Wasn't a fault for any of the goals. A bang average 4. Fernandez. I think Fernandez was our best defender today. Made a fair few blocks. There was a block where it went to VAR, wasn't given as a penalty for a handball. I think that was a really good block. Yeah, I've proper commit for that, and he did so. I think Fernandez was our best centre half today, and I'm still only going to give him a 5 out of 10. Lascelles, the captain now, and I don't know if he's injured for coming off a Carroll, but whatever happened, I think he was awful today. I don't know if that's because he's holding an injury or whatnot. I don't know. But for me, he was awful. And I've got to say it. Recently, he said in an interview that we were too attacking against Man United. That's why we conceded 4 goals. Nah. I think we need a centre-back. I don't think Lascelles is the captain for Newcastle United, you know. I've had that sneaky feeling for a while. And I think that's just hit the nail on the head for us. I really think it has. And people might disagree with us and whatnot. Fair enough if you do. But personally, I do think that. Lascelles today, 2 out of 10. Right then, I don't know if it's a left wing back or a left mid. I don't know, but Jamal Lewis. And then, yet again, I didn't think Jamal Lewis was great today. He was poor against Man United. I don't know if that's an injury thing, because obviously he's just had an injury. But he needs to just stay focused. He's at a new club. He's never moved club in his career. He's been at Norwich all his life, and he's kept Newcastle a big club, and he's got to step up. And I think with him, it'll take a little bit of time just to settle in. He's had a couple of decent performances for Newcastle this season so far, but we need him to stay fit, and we need him to get a run of games and keep him in the same position, keep him in the same formation, and keep him in the same, I say system. The system Steve Bruce works, but Jamal Lewis, I'm going to give him a 3 out of 10 today. I will do the main man, Jacob Murphy. He was our best player today, no doubt about it. He performed well. He was up and down that line. He was creating chances. He made a really good ball for Wilton in the first half. He pulled it around, I think it was like 4 Wolves players, and I put Callum Wilson one-on-one with the keeper, and Kilman made a really good block. We'll get onto Wilson later on in the video. But for me, Jacob Murphy was our man of the match. One of the man of the matches in the game, probably. Him or Jimenez, the 2 goal scorers. That free kick, it is class. Pure class. And we all know who's going to be starting next week. It will be Jacob Murphy. We all know that now. He needs a run of games if he wants to show what he's about. And I think finally he's going to get given the chance that he does deserve. He's waited a long time for the chance. And on that free kick, if he stuck that over or whatever, that would have put his Newcastle career away. Him scoring that has relived his Newcastle career, and he can finally do something. For me, I'm going to give Jacob Murphy a really good 8 out of 10. He's the only player that's going to get around that. Fair play to Jacob. He had a really good performance today and a cracking free kick. In the CDM role, we had Jeff Henrik, and that hits the nail on the head for me with him. He was brilliant, absolutely fantastic against West Ham. And then after that, He's been awful. But yet again, he started every match. How? Why? He's not in our best 11. On some bad injuries with Hayden and Shelby. Fair enough. But he was still starting when we had players fit. Why? Why? He's not playing as a right mid and a left mid and a CDM and a centre mid. He's good for the bench, in my opinion. He should not be starting for Newcastle United. No way. I don't think he was great today. Losing the ball a lot. I remember the 7th minute he lost the ball and most he scored from it. A good save from Darlow. He wasn't great today. I give him a 0 against Man United and he wasn't as bad. He was... No, you know what? No. Nah. Jeff Hendrick, 0 out of 10. Again. Awful. Ryan Fraser. And we all thought that he was starting right back. Because Sky said and One Football said and whatnot. And I was thinking, Ryan Fraser right back. He played in centre mid. And he wasn't great today, let's be honest. But he's not going to play well as a centre mid when he's a left winger. No. I understand he changed the system. I hope it's just for this game because of the injuries and whatnot. But with with Fraser, he wasn't great off corners and whatnot. He didn't really put any good deliveries in. He wasn't great. And for him being his first start, we've got to be honest, lads. It's called the player ratings on this performance. And for me, Ryan Fraser, he's going to get a 2 out of 10. Biggie's back in the team and he started today. It was great to see him in from the start. None of this subbing shit from Bruce. But he's frustrated now. He needs to win a game. He needs to stay on. He needs to do stuff. And he was doing stuff today. His work rate, it's what gets us results. Fact sealed. He gets us results. Right? His work rate. There was one, I think he made a brilliant sliding tackle in the first half. I can remember that. And his work rate, he was literally a CDM in the first half. Hendrick was by his own, just doodling about, being a dozy cunt he is. And then Miggy had to come in and help him. He's a centre attacking midfielder and a winger. He shouldn't be anywhere near the CDM position. But that's the commitment Miggy does for the squad. And I do appreciate that. Miggy, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10 today. Now, I had 2 strikers starting today. First of all, we'll do... He was playing striker today, but he's not really a striker. Alan Saint-Maximin. And probably, lad, one of the worst performances he's had at the club, to be honest with you. I remember one time, there was a corner. Fraser played a short to him. He passed it back to Fraser, and I went out for a goal kick to Wolves. Like, come on, man. How are you? We all love Maxi. He's the GOAT. He's class. But... it was hard for him today. It was hard and it's hard to say because I love him a bit. He's our best player. He can change games. He can win your football matches. But he wasn't great today. I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. And finally, the striker, Callum Wilson. Wilson had a good chance in the first half. I think he would have scored if Kiltman didn't block it. But he was isolated yet again. Look what happened with Joe Linton. It took Steve Bruce from August to about February last season to figure out that his striker was isolated. He's yet again isolated. And we're not playing a 5-back. That'll tell you something about Steve Bruce. He's isolated. Couldn't really do much. Apart from that one chance. He didn't really have a chance, to be honest with you. He wasn't bad. 3 out of 10. It was not his fault why he's isolated. And all the substitutions were really late. We literally brought on Sean Longstaff and Joe Linton. And we literally conceded. I think they came on and they won the free kick or the corner or whatever it was, and then they scored from it. So I can't really give a rating as they were literally only on for 11 minutes or whatever it was. Same with Andy Cavill literally came on. I didn't even realise he came on, to be brutally honest with you. So I can't give any of the subs a rating as they were literally not on for long enough whatsoever. Lads, that's the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your player ratings. I like seeing what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think Miggy should have got a better rating? Was it too harsh on Hendrick? Let me know in the comment section down below. It would have been like if you could do so. Anyways, lads, I'll see you all for the next video. I've got it really, if you follow the Snapchat and Instagram, I posted it on there already. But I've got an insane pack opening coming out tomorrow. So get the notifications on by subscribing to the channel, or if you subscribe, turn the notifications on. It is 6 PM. It's going out tomorrow, so if it would mean a lot if you could go and watch it. Anyways, lads, that's the end of the video. I'll see you all in the next one, which will be the video tomorrow, and then we've got the Everton game next week. See you in the next one, lads, and great goal from Jacob Murphy. However, lads, get Steve Bruce out.